What if we have the acceleration equation and we would like to solve for time? We want time all by itself on the left. First thing we do is multiply both sides by time because we want to undo the delta V over t, which was division, so we multiply by time, rule 1, and then rule 2, do it to both sides. So you see time here, this guy cancels out, so we have AT equals delta V. Well, time is still with somebody. It's with acceleration now. So we want to undo multiplication. So we'll undo that by dividing the left side by A. And since we do that to the left side, we have to do the same to the right. A's cancel on the left, and we have T is equal to delta V, change in velocity over A. We will use this formula here with delta V equal to VF minus VI to calculate time. Let's do a practice problem together. We have a car accelerating at 5 meters per second squared from a velocity of 10 meters per second, so it's not starting at 0, to a velocity of 60 meters per second. How much time did it take? So try working this on your own. Pause the video if you'd like, and go to the next slide when you're ready to see how we did it. Let's fill in the given and to find box. What are we given? Well, acceleration there, 5 meters per second squared. The initial velocity, 10 meters per second. Final velocity, 60 meters per second. And what are we trying to find? Well, time. We draw a quick sketch here. Doesn't have to be beautiful. There's our car. It shows the acceleration and the initial velocity. Initial velocity at the beginning. Final velocity here at the end. And here's our formula. Delta V is VF minus VI, and also acceleration is change in velocity over time. Okay, we have our equations over here, and we're trying to find time, so we have to do some manipulation. Let's start with A is delta V over t. First thing was we undo the division here that put d in the denominator by multiplying both sides by t. So this t cancels out, this t stays, and we have AT is delta V. Still not out of the woods. A is now paired up with t, so we have to divide both sides by A to undo the multiplication of AT. A's cancel out, and we have delta V over A on this side here. Now, we're not quite done. We're kind of ready to substitute, but we need one more equation. This guy right here. What is delta V? It's VF minus VI. So VF is 60 meters per second. VI is 10. So delta V is 50. So we can now plug that into, you know what, too many lines up here. Let me just erase some of this. There we go. We want to take this delta V, it's going to go over here. And here we go. T is delta V over A. Our delta V is 50 meters per second. Another line there. And our acceleration is 5 meters per second squared. So our final answer is 10 seconds, and we write that over here inside the box.